Bang, brother. That way. It's my main man talk. That way.
I guess so.
Nigga move north. Scatter.
I guess so.
Slip sink ships. Seaway.
I guess so.
Somebody left a man down on a freeway.
I guess so. Blessed by the best show. Time for a nigga to get some shit off my chest, yo. Not saying got the best flow. Phenomenon. Got more.
Yo. What is good? What is good, good people? Oh yeah, we got a whole lot to talk about today. Yeah, your boy been chilling back, just watching things unfold. And I should have been coming out with videos, but I've been so busy as of late doing a job change and all this other stuff that was going on, so I couldn't really come on right now. So at the end of the day, I'm still here to do what I love to do, which is talk to the people, which is you good people. You understand? We are back. We are back. And if you don't mind, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. It don't cost a thing, you understand, just to help a brother out, you understand? So hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment if you can. So welcome back. This is 24/7 Boxing, coming by way of Don't Listen Podcast. And yes, we are in the building and we are back. Okay, so let's run that intro and let's get busy. Oh my God, I don't want to do it. Hold on. Y'all gotta give me a oh my God, let's get to it. Roll that intro, let's get busy. Let's get busy, y'all. It's been crazy out here. It's been crazy. And we're going to talk about all the craziness today. We're going to talk about all the craziness today. And first, we're going to talk about what I saw in some actual fights. And then we're going to get to somebody that should get some help. You know what I mean? We're gonna talk about this person that need to get some help. And we're going to say his name too, because, you know, I usually don't say people's names because I ain't with all the drama and all that. You know, I usually try to stay out of it. But, you know, some things need to be said. You know what I mean? Some things has to be said. And we're gonna talk about that. But first, we're going to talk about the homie, you know, the person that everybody doubts all the time, but all he do is show and prove. We're going to talk about none other than Gervonta Tank Davis, okay? Because, you know, a lot before the fight, right? And, you know, shout out to my homeboy B down there at Riverfront, you understand? We was talking about, you know, the Frank Martin fight coming up, and you know, this goes out to my brother too, Chef Fidel Payul, you know what I mean? And a couple other people too, right? Everybody was talking about, oh man, you know, Frank Martin is this and Frank Martin is that. And I said, hold up, what have Gervonta been showing people all this time? What has the brother been showing people? Like the caliber of fighter, okay, Frank Martin, he's of high caliber, right? In today's world of boxing. Yeah, he's of high caliber, right? But hasn't Gervonta been showing people that he's a lot more than the average fighter? Hasn't he been showing that he's been exceptional, right? Because Everybody they put him in the ring against, all he do is knock him out, right? You know, when you have somebody of his stature, small guy, with a knockout percentage that trumps the likes of a Mike Tyson, it don't really matter what the other fighter is doing during the fight. What happens is the end result. The last time I checked, the end result was if somebody's down on a keister, that means the other man did some damage. He didn't taught whoever he in the ring against some valuable lessons in the sport of boxing, right? Because as I'm watching the fight, I said, this is textbook Gervonta. Now, I had a couple other brothers watching the fight with me. We all watching the fight. They was like, oh, look at Frank. He won this round. He won that round. He won. I said, excuse me. When did that ever matter? Y'all know Gervonta starts late, okay? He don't be right out the gate with his stuff. And again, people say, oh, he's really not a good okay. How come they can never stop that left? For all the people that he done fought with the names and the ones with no names, all these different styles, all these different, people taller than him, people that's supposed to be faster than him, all he's shown was that none of that matters when I put hands to the chin. See how that works? Hand to the chin. Hand to the chin. When he does that, all that other stuff don't matter. It really don't matter how good of a boxer you are. It does not matter. And I think when I was explaining this to people, they was like, oh, you just riding them and this and that. No, sir. Skills pay bills. And that shit's for real. Hasn't he shown you he's exceptional? I mean, at the end of his fight, his face, you could tell he got touched, right? But the other guy ain't him. So what happens? London Bridge is falling down. Yes. Left hook to the keister, and then just for good measure, let me double that thing up to make sure when you hit the ground, you actually are out and you ain't trying to get back up. Because as good as Frank Martin was, just jabbing, I ain't really see him really try to do any kind of substantial damage to Gervonta. He basically was on hit and run. He didn't want to stand and trade or none of that, which if you are the supreme boxer that people say you was, you shouldn't have never got caught with that punch, because at the end of the day, if you dish it out and you can't take it, it don't matter how many other times you hit a person more. All it takes is that equalizer. And Gervonta Tank Davis have the equalizer. Pakata, right? It's really that simple. And if it's not, let me know down in the comments. Who out here for Tank right now? Who out here? The only one that actually, in my opinion, was a threat, but he already did that, was Pitbull. Right? You had the likes of a Shakur Stevenson. You have the likes of a Devin Haney. You had he already did King Rye. He already did him. Okay. It's funny how you look that way in that fight, And then against Devin Haney, you're a world beater, right? Oh, my bad. You was on PEDs. Ain't that some ish? Ain't that some ish? Because if you've been watching and you've been following me for this long period of time, it's been about a year and a half, a little more, watching me talk boxing, y'all know how I feel about a person that do PEDs, right? In my opinion, my humble opinion, you should be banned from the sport for the rest of your life because you can do irreversible damage to another guy. You already have athletic ability because you're boxing to begin with. But if you get in juice, put a little more snap on your punch, make you see things faster, you moving a little faster. So you gain an advantage over another guy. I think you should be banned from the sport for life. And I think that's the only way you can get these guys to stop doing it. Because for somebody to lace up their gloves and put their life on the line, believe you me, that's what it is. For somebody to lace up the gloves and put their life on the line to entertain people and to feed their family, to have somebody uproot them by cheating, and doing bodily injury to somebody because they juiced the hell up, I think there's no room in the sport for that. And there should be no room for anybody in the sport to come back from that because you knowingly put that shit in your body so you could have an advantage. So you knowingly knew you was going to do some damage to somebody else. And that's some coward shit to me. Yeah, I said it. King Rye, you a coward. Because you knew Devin Haney was going to do you some. And all the trash you talk going leading up to the fight for you to cheat, and you knowingly did it too. You try, somebody put in a mistake. Where did you hear that before at? Where you heard that from? Canelo, oops, did I say that? Ooh, did I say that? Ooh. And will he get a year ban, which is nothing, right? Because I'm glad they actually did something and put that 0 back on Devin Haney's record because, you know, nobody deserved to lose to a cheater. And first of all, it should have been a way where Devin Haney gets compensated for that too, because he took blows under normal circumstances he probably wouldn't have took. And if he did, they wouldn't have did that damage that you can obviously see that Devin Haney was hurt after that fight. And then I hear he's taking 2 years off and, you know. So you irreversibly did damage to that man's career, probably took some rounds away from him because he might not be in the sport. So you definitely did that. Took money away from him. You did that. Right? And you damaged his psyche, right? Because he thought he lost. And he thought he lost fair. And then he came back like a man and said, let's do it again. But why do it again with a goddamn cheater? Yes, these people that get caught with these PEDs, you should not be allowed in the sport again. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart, because at the end of the day, you are hurting somebody else's earning potential. You're hurting them physically and mentally, right? And who's to say when Canelo did it and he won his fight, why that other guy didn't get the same treatment? It has to be some kind of way to root this out of the sport, or boxing will forever be known as the corrupt sport that it is. Because if a guy could come back from that and go, let's say, go run up his numbers again, who the hell going to say, well, they act like it don't happen. Nobody even talks about when Canelo did it. They just say, oh, he's the best thing that happened since sliced bread. Nobody talks about when Tyson Fury did it, but they act like he the best thing. And on and on and on. The other ones that did it too, it's a lot of y'all out there. If you can't be the guy straight up and down, then that's just not what's meant in the cards for you. But when you out here literally cheating people, robbing them of their health, financial gains, and mental, mental anguish and everything that you putting across someone, you should not be in the sport again. And that's my opinion, right? But I know it's felt by a whole lot of other people. They ain't the first. I know I'm not the first person to hear y'all say that, because boxing is the hurt locker. It's the hurt game. And you can't be playing boxing like you play football, like you play basketball, like you play baseball. You can't play boxing. And for you to do something like that and hurt some man's career, you should not be allowed to be in the sport again, because you trash for doing that. Now, King Rye. So now I hear you a racist. Okay, so now you're a racist. Okay, and you and your little homie Tiafimo taking pictures talking about y'all racist. Y'all, you wearing that as a badge of honor. And then you want to apologize after you do it. Do you think people going to believe the first thing you said, or they want to hear your weak ass apology? Because where I'm from, most people say what they feel, whether you're drunk or not. You say how you feel, you talk the talk, you got to walk the walk, right? Now, I didn't heard people in my comments before talking about I only root for black fighters. Bullshit. Because if you've been following me from before, everybody know how I feel about David Benavidez, right? So there's no hate towards Mexican boxers. There was a lot of great Mexican boxers that I admire. You understand? And not just Mexicans, Argentinians like Sergio. I like Sergio. I like all kind of boxers. I like boxers that box and be good and be, I like that. Very simple for me. It's very simple. Box, win, even like some ones that didn't. I just like their style, or I like the way they came to fight, right? But I hear that this guy said he want to be a KKK member, right? And then you got apologists out here, same color as me. Sean Porter covering up for him, right? covering up for him. Oh, he's young. You know, you got to give him another chance. No, you don't. No, you don't. Because I don't care what nobody say. When you're a grown man and you make grown man stuff come out of your mouth, I believe what you say. A racist is a racist, regardless if he's white, black, Latino. You racist, you racist. Asian, whatever you are. So if you say something disparaging against another race, you're a racist. Can people change? Sure they can. Yeah. Sure you can. But the fact that you brought that shit out your mouth tells me something different about you. You and your little homie, right? It says something different about you. And then for the people to come behind and try to cover it up, I'm sure it's some monetary reason why that they want to do that. Because there's a lot of house Negroes out here too. You know, there's a lot of them out here. Can't make daddy mad. No. It's always been house Negroes. House Negroes. And like I said, down in my comments, I've seen some stuff before, some racist stuff. It's not that a person is rooting for the fighter because they like the fighter or how good he is. Doesn't matter if this fighter is of this race or not. Because one thing you will know, Ryan Garcia, is regardless of how much you think you can clap for the man, best believe when you do something wrong, they gonna let you know who you are. Because you ain't them. Don't you know you brown? Sucker. Don't you know that? And hasn't they taught you throughout history, and this is for all you other races, throughout history, they have shown you, no matter how much you cut for them, you ain't them. No matter how much you want to talk and walk like them, you ain't them. So let that be known, you fool. Because there's a lot of you house Negroes out here. And I ain't just saying house Negro and mean black. I'm talking about anybody that wants to be a cuck for racist folk. And they come in all kind of different colors. There's a lot of black racists out here. Yeah, we got some. But what I will say to you is, if you are like that, let it be known. I'm glad you showed your true colors. So you will not get no more black dollars. You will not get no more black support. And people that do support people like you, they need to look themselves in the mirror and say, how much self-damage do I have done to myself? How much self-damage do I need to do? Because there's a lot of cucks out here that just want to dance, sing and dance for old massa. And yes, Ryan Garcia, you are one of them. But you are not one of them. And they will let you know sooner or later. Everybody has their time. And you will get shown yours. Abso-freaking-lutely. That's all I want to talk about when it comes to Ryan Garcia. You are trash of the highest order. And I don't care about your apology. I don't care about it. Because people like you You probably seeing that gonna hit your wallet. Now you want to come back and say, "Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it like that." Yes, you did. I believe what you said the first time. Don't worry about your pocket now. And then all your little fanboys like Sean Porter, you know, say anything just to cuck to anybody. You know, people like that, you know, y'all need to be ashamed of yourself. Because you know the sacrifices that black people have made in this sport and in this country altogether. And we still out here making sacrifices, right? But then when you get these folks in these positions, they get so comfortable, they think they not like the average man or the poor man no more. You ain't never gonna be them, no matter how much status you get, no matter how much money you got. It don't make you them. You're never gonna be a part of the boys club. Nah. And that's something you fools should know. Because there's been many examples. There's been many. And they gonna make an example out of you when your time comes. Best believe that. And that's for you too, Sean Porter. Oh yeah, I'm saying names today. Ask me, do I care? Because y'all don't care what y'all say out your mouth. I'ma say your name and put people up on you and let them know you a cuck. That's to Sean Porter. Let them know you a racist, Ryan Garcia and Teofimo Lopez. Yes, I'm saying all you suckers' names. And there's more people, but we ain't got all that time. Okay, let me get back to Tank. Tank is, pound for pound, number 2 in the world for me. After he beat Frank Martin very convincingly, pakata, double hooks. Oh, yeah, he did that. Tank Davis is the man out here. Only got him below Terrence Crawford right now. That's the only person I got him below right now. Terrence Crawford, I got number 1. And I got Tank number 2, pound for pound, on my list. And it do exist. I'm gonna put it out there in on my next show. Excuse me. I'm gonna put it out there. I'm gonna put the list up. My new top 10 is coming. But yeah, Tank number 2 right now under Terrence Crawford. And right now, I don't see nobody in his weight class kicking his. You know what I'm saying? Stop playing. At the end of the day, all he do is show and prove. So what you gonna say about him? Can't say a damn thing about him. But yeah, he's the man in the lightweight division. Absolutely. All right. That's Tank. That's nut ass Ryan Garcia. Let's get on to the last fight of big stature. I just saw that fight, and it was a clinic. Shakur Stevenson, all he do is win, right? That's all he do. Fellow Jerseyan, what's up, my brother? Yeah, all he do is win. Yeah, he get in the ring, pay pity pat with your face for 12 rounds. He did that. Played pity pat with my man's face. It was like, you know how you punch the speed bag? Yeah, when you punch in the speed bag, yeah, he did that with my man's face. 12 rounds. The man didn't know where it was coming from. Here. Nope. Zoom in. Nope. Zoom in. Yeah. No, it's right here. Right in your face. All goddamn day. It wasn't no running. Wasn't none of that. It was just playing pity pat. He had the deuces, aces. He had it all. He was just going out every hand. Bam. First round. Bam. Second round. Bam. Third round. Bam. And then after the fight, he said, I want some Tank. And who else did he say? Vasil Lomachenko. Yeah, he said those names right there. And I wouldn't mind seeing Shakur Stevenson and Lomachenko fight. I think that makes sense. I think that makes sense because you emptying out the division. You get into the nitty gritty when you got 1, 2, 3 guys left, 4 guys in that weight class, and then they all got to start butting heads against each other. I think that fight makes sense for me. I think Shakur and Loma should get it on. Abso-freaking-lutely. Let that shit pan out, right? And then the winner, go see my man Tank. Yeah, something like that. That makes sense, right? Because, I don't see really any more navigation for some of these brothers unless, some of these people like Teofimo start fighting names again. Stop beating up on guys that nobody know. And if he want to put his name in the mix, put your name in the mix. Because you know what fight I want to see? I would love to see Teofimo versus Tank Davis. I would love to see that fight. Oh, yeah. Sign me up for that. Put it on the same card. Hey, boxing, how about you do this? Your boy Gray help you out for a mega fights on a Saturday, right? Shakur versus Loma, Tank versus Teofimo. Who ain't gonna buy that? Who ain't gonna sign up for that? I know I will. I'll be like, hey, pay-per-view, take my money. Here you go, take it. How much you need? Take it. And then something that epic, I don't know. I might be like, hey, babe, we need to get on a plane. We gotta go see this shit. This is something I might just go, yeah. If they do that, yeah, we might have to get on a plane and go see that shit. Abso-freaking-lutely. Sign me up. Right now. I'll be right down there. And not only will I go down there, I'm staying down there for a while. I want to bask in that. Like, that would be an event for me that I remember for the rest of my life. Give me that one. Tio versus Tank. Shakur versus Loma. Yeah, sign me up. Yeah, sign me up. Because I think that would be epic fights, all named guys, and then you're getting guys out the way. You get them all out the way. And if they announce something like that, oh, yeah, the commentary will be coming. Rapid fire. Just like that. I'll be spitting it out. Stop playing with me. Again, I would be remiss if I don't speak on this brother. I really hope this brother is doing well mentally and physically. I'm talking about Devin Haney, of course. I hope this brother is, really, really regrouping because he is one of my favorite fighters to watch. And I hope he do come back and, put his name back on the sport. I hope he do that. And I hope that he know that when you fight a cheater, they never win. Eventually, all dirt comes to the light. You're gonna see it. You gotta put a special light on it sometimes for it to be seen. But there's some nasty jokers out here, the likes of a Ryan Garcia, to cheat that man. That really shows how scared he was of Devin Haney for him to cheat and put steroids in his body, because he didn't think he would win without it. And I hope Devin Haney know that he really got fans out here, true fans, real fans that don't abandon him when he took a L. Because when I did my last 24/7 boxing, I said, just because it's a loss don't mean you can't come back. And that was before I knew about the PEDs. A true fan, you stick with a guy whether they lose, win or lose. You stick with them. If you like a fighter, you like them more than just when they win. You like the person. I like the person Devin Haney is. I like the person that he puts out for people to see, for young kids to look up and admire. Somebody like Ryan Garcia that got all these millions of people watching him on social media, he's an actual detriment to the sport. And when you get a guy like Devin Haney who does stuff the right way, clean boxing, clean living, all he do was wanted to be one of the best in the sport, and to have it be ripped away from him by a freaking cheater, yeah, I feel some type of way about that. But I want Devin Haney to know that his fans did not abandon him. We are still here. I know people over here at 24/7 Boxing, we still rock with Devin Haney. And we can't wait for you to come back if you choose to. If you don't, you still gonna be one of my favorite fighters that I ever saw. Yes, I said ever, 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 ever. Yes. And somebody like Ryan Garcia should not be able to sleep at night knowing what he did. But see somebody as cold and callous as him, I'm sure he sleep like a baby. I'm sure he sleep like a baby, just like Canelo did, just like Tyson Fury did. Because a cheater don't have remorse. A cheater don't have sympathy. Because if you did, you wouldn't have never did it in the first place. And again, like I said, for somebody to put that kind of crap in their body, knowing the type and violent sport boxing is, you can almost say you tried to kill somebody, let alone the threat is there already because it's boxing. So all you suckers should be banned from the sport, in my personal opinion. If you get caught with the crap, you need to take a nap. Stop playing. Okay? And that's my personal belief on that. At the end of the day, be careful out here on these evil streets. Keep your loved ones close because the devil is busy and the devil is a liar. And it's all around us. It's very, very, the devil is busy. His minions is out here doing his work. And in a lot of cases, they are successful. But you have to recognize who these devilish people are and get them out of your life. Yes, I said it. The devil is busy. I wish nothing but peace to all of you on your journey.
My main man talk. That
I guess so.
nigga move north. Scatter.
I guess
Y'all
so.
need that, right? Peace.
I guess
Peace
so.
of mind.
Down on the freeway.
I guess so.
It's a crazy world we live in today,
where
the crazy people,
got the best flow, phenomenon,
the people that mean no good to others, are in advantageous positions, and they are using their power to inflict pain on people. Only the strong will survive. Abso-freaking-lutely. Get your mind strong. Get your body strong.
I guess so. I guess so.
And get some special glasses so you can recognize these devils and these demons, because they are out here playing. Okay?
Niggas real life so evil, just like the Templar. When my baby so it's insured, we winning this war. Niggas ain't flowing like
again,
this, nigga, like
peace to all of you on your journey. This has been 24/7 boxing, coming by way of Don't Listen Podcast. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and yes, I will return. Yeah, they thought I was gone, but I'm back. Oh yeah, I'm back. Peace. I'm out.
Get you some love, cause that hate in your heart is disease, nigga. Going 5 out of 10 on y'all niggas. I ain't even write this shit, nigga. This shit second-handed.
Stop playing.